Camera action. Yeah. Yeah. That Boba Fett coffee right there. We back. Good morning, man. It's my day off. Got up early. What time is it? Got up like at 6:30. Already moving, man. Already moving. But I want to hop on here real quick. Had some questions, and I also have a story for you back when I worked in the dish room, like Scarface. You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody was asking like about me relocating and like how fast did I get a job after I passed the ART test. You know, did I get my license first, then move? So after school, I graduated, took my test immediately. You know, the ART within a month, passed it. It took me July, August. It took me maybe like I think honestly, it took me about 2.5 to 3 months to get a job, I believe. And I got a job through a temp agency, and they paid me very well. I think the name of that place was Quality Temp Staffing, and yeah, they paid me pretty good, and um, obviously it was like a contract thing, or not contract, but it's temporary, right? So I was only going to work through the holidays, and that was it. And I couldn't really find any other jobs, and I got an offering up there, Central Coast, and me and my family went down there. We checked it out, and we're like, damn, Central Coast's pretty dope. You know what I mean? It's like a little hidden gem. No crackheads, no helicopters. Rent was a little cheaper. It's not a whole lot cheaper, but it seemed like a better opportunity and a break from like the big city. And yeah, we were like, you know what? What else we got to lose? And it was a pretty tough time for me at that time. I was, we were both phlebotomists, and like bills were stacking up, and it was tough. It was a tough time, man. I was basically getting kicked out of the department I was in, and because we're getting behind, and I was hustling, doing Uber, doing this and that. Paid the apartment back, and I was like, but they're still like, you guys got to go. Plus, they're jacking up the rent. So I was like, what else we got to lose? What am I gonna do here, staying here? You know, a lot of my family's like, where are you guys moving? It's like, you guys ain't pay our rent. I gotta go get this money. Best move I ever made, dude. Best move I ever made. And yeah, I never thought regretted it, because as soon as I moved, my life just got a lot better. I don't miss LA too much. I miss the family, friends, but it's not that far. And yeah, so I made sure I had a job up here, a license before I even moved. Make sure you got all your things in line if you plan on relocating. My saying is, if the money ain't flowing, I'm going. I'm gone. That's always been my motto. If it didn't work out, up here, Central, I told my family, my wife, I was like, hey, we're gonna move. We're gonna keep moving to where the money is. You know what I mean? Like you got to see yourself like I always say, like a professional athlete almost, like a you know they don't work out, you can't play for your whole team, home team, fuck it. Go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Get the biggest contract you can. If it all works out, get the most money as you can, and find not only money but find the right place for you, and like you know, make sure you're getting treated well. I felt like all these places in LA were just like there's so many schools. They just like they don't give you any respect. They're just like basically saying that they can hire somebody else to take your spot. That's how they talk to you, and it's like it's kind of true. And then they take that low wage. So I don't know. If you're in that situation where it's very competitive, hard to get a job, go somewhere where it's not competitive, easy to get a job. They'll respect you more because there isn't a whole lot of techs in the area, and just do that for a while. But to me, like it ain't really worth living in LA unless you have a really good job, high paying job, multiple businesses bringing in, raking in dough. Other than that, you know, most people are just struggling out there. You know what I mean? Unless you inherited a house or something, or you know, I don't think it's a great place to raise a family either. To be honest with you, um, but yeah, man, let's get into this. When I used to work at the dish room, this was back when I was, I think it was like 20, maybe 20 years old. I had left UPS and just looking for a job, like, you know, summer job. And I heard they were hiring at the Topanga Mall, giant mall, you know, out there in San Fernando Valley, in LA. Um, Basically, the whole block got hired. Everybody got hired. All the homies were working there. So, you know, it's one of those jobs you just get hired on the spot. So we go and brainless job. All you do is put dishes on this rack, gets washed, whatever. All kind of shady stuff going on in there. There's this one dude. Every 15 minutes, he wouldn't talk either. You know, in 15 minutes he'd stop, boom, you start doing push-ups, few burpees, push-ups. Big ass black guy, big buff black dude. You know, random, just like every 15 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? And then every once in a while he'd grab a plate, throw it hard as hell, dude, into this trash can, bam, or fucking break. I was like, what the fuck? I later became cool with him. I actually sold him a car too. Long story, but then there's these other guys, these bikers. Um, they were behind the machine, and I saw like this smoke coming up, and they had a piece of tinfoil, and they're like freebasing something. These guys literally just got out of prison. Keep in mind, you know what I mean. So that was a wild job. I seen a lot of crazy things. So it was just like a lot of people hustling in there. You know what I mean? Crazy, dude. But you know, I was like Scarface, and I was like, this ain't for me, man. I got dreams. Fuck you. You know what I mean? I was like, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, a lot of wild things going on in this room. Keep in mind, I was trying to get out, but I remember, you know, taking some of my homies from the block. You know what I mean? Getting them down there, and I remember we got there one day, and one of my homies, he was like walking in front of me, and his shirt was up here. That dude had a fucking gun. I was like, dude, what the fuck? You carrying a gun in my car? Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Oh man, da da da. I was just like crazy, dude. Actually, I actually ended up getting fired there because I took one of my friends there. He got his car impounded. I was trying to help him get it out. The lunch break went on too long, and then it was like the second time it happened. Then they just fired me. I was like, wow, dude, I got fired at a place full of felons. Like, whatever. I didn't care about that job anyway. But wild, man. You know, from dishwasher, MRI tech. You know what I mean? It's a phenom on YouTube. But yeah, man, it was crazy. Seen a lot of crazy things. Um, I seen Ray J there at that mall too. Seen Ray J, said what's up to him, talked to him for a little bit. Um, uh, Lead singer of Linkin Park was there. A couple people. It was a big mall. They had like high end stores and stuff like that. Anyway, man, I was just gonna hop on here and tell you guys about that. And don't be scared to relocate, especially if it really benefits you and your family. Why stay somewhere and struggle and make, you know, minimum $25 an hour? You're wasting your time. You're wasting. Like, subscribe. We out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Leave some questions below, man. Leave some better questions so I can give you guys some content. Man. And we out.